All right, welcome back to WMMA Now with your host, Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with a fight review. We're going to Tokyo, Japan for Deep Jewels 45. We're going to the main event. Microweight title unification. Saori Oshima, the deep microweight champ, coming in at 13-4, taking on Aya Murakami, the deep jewels champ, coming in at 7-1. So, Deep and Deep Jewels are under the same ownership, and each promotion had its own microweight title. The Deep title actually goes back longer. The Deep Jewels title goes back to 2020. And they decided to have like a unification / consolidation fight. I don't know if both titles are going to stay in existence after this or not, but they decided, hey, let's have both of these champions face off against each other. I was really looking forward to this fight, not only because I decided to sponsor Oshima for 2 fights, but also because I was really looking forward to seeing how these 2 grappling-based fighters would fare against each other. Oshima is a judoka, and Murakami is a BJJ stylist. So 2 grappling arts, but very different in how they approach the fight game. So very interested in the stylistic matchup here. So let's get into it. So first round starts. Murakami missed a kick. Oshima landed one to the body. There was a short punching exchange. Oshima caught a kick from Murakami, took Murakami down, moved to half guard, but then decided to stand over her, try to land some kicks and punches, but Murakami got back to her feet. Oshima landed a nice teep kick to the chest, which is like a straight kick. Right cross landed from Murakami. Oshima closed the distance, got the body lock, moved to behind Murakami. Then she got her down with a trip. They both got right back up, and Oshima held on to her the whole time, got her down again. Oshima again decided to stand over Murakami, and the ref stood them up. Oshima landed a really nice right cross, left jab combo that halted the advancing Murakami. Murakami landed a nice punch as well. And then Oshima landed, they closed the distance. Oshima landed a trip to the collar tie, which I'm told is the Kesagatame position in judo. Oshima from the collar tie locked up the left arm of Murakami and looked like she tried to stretch it out, but no tap came. So Oshima just starts pouring on right hand punches to Murakami's head. And she stopped twice to readjust Murakami's arm. But in between that, she just kept punching. And eventually the ref sees enough, steps in, stops the fight. And Saori Oshima is now your unified microweight champion. So official result is Saori Oshima via TKO due to ground strikes. 3 minutes, 5 seconds of the first round. A very short fight, but some good action in there. Now, I fully believed that Oshima would win. However, I did not think a finish would come that early, let alone that she would make it look that easy. I mean, it looked easy for her. I mean, I thought the grappling exchanges would be much closer. There was one exchange I forgot to look for where like Murakami looked for a leg lock, but Oshima was pretty much out of it very fast, and that was on the first takedown. But other than that, and a couple punches landed, Murakami had almost nothing for her. Now, I went back in for the review. I went back and started the finishing sequence over again. I have a little green golf counter that I keep. Sometimes I'll occasionally remember to bring it out for reviews just to see how to count strikes landed. Oshima landed 94. I say that again. 94 strikes in the scarf hold before the ref finally stepped in and stopped it. Like, I get it. She doesn't punch very hard. I mean, she's a 97-pound fighter. But man, 94 strikes before you finally step in and realize, like, oh, she's not going anywhere. Now, Murakami, like I said, she went for a leg lock, but didn't really get close to it. And she landed a couple good punches in the fight, but that's it. It was not her night at all on Sunday evening. And one thing I've noticed, and you see this across a lot of matchups, Murakami, she looks strong. Like, she's muscular. She's built. I mean, she literally works at a bar called Muscle Girls. So Murakami looks strong. But then you have Oshima. She is deceptively strong. I mean, she combines it with really refined grappling technique. So this is another example of fighters where you have one fighter who looks strong and then the other who is strong and is able to use better technique as well. And I put down here, Oshima's striking keeps improving. Didn't get to show a lot of it in this fight, but I really liked, she landed that nice teep kick to the chest that pushed Murakami back. That was really nice, fast execution, straight up the middle, square in the center of the chest. Really nice job with that one. But also, that right cross to jab combo that stopped the short advancement of Murakami. That was just really nice and also well executed. So her striking keeps improving, which is good because when she first started, she was not a striker at all, and she knew that she was going to have to keep improving on her striking. And I believe one of the gyms that she trains at, besides her usual AACC team, she does go to a striking gym to work on her striking. I believe she does that. And my final note, Oshima, U.S. debut coming soon. I will talk about that in just a moment. So let's talk things to work on. For Saori Oshima, keep on working on striking fundamentals. A lot of fighters, and I'm not saying that she does this because she hasn't yet, but a lot of strikers or a lot of fighters, especially if they come from a grappling background, they start falling in love with their striking and they start working on fancier techniques and everything. But listen, the best striking in MMA usually comes down to fundamentals. Fundamentals are everything. Fundamentals are the basic building blocks. So keep working on the fundamentals. And that includes head movement and footwork. Also, while she used it to get a good win, don't rely too much on trips or throws directly into the scarf hold. A lot of fighters, particularly at the higher level, are catching on to it. It still works very much in women's divisions of MMA, but a lot of fighters are also catching on to it. For Murakami, avoid clinching with a judoka. It's easier said than done, but she kept falling into the clinch or agreeing to the clinch with Oshima, and that's what led to her demise. So if you know you're up against a judoka, avoid the clinch. Find your own ways to the takedown. Now for fights to make, for Murakami, we'll stick with her. If her next fight is at Microweight, the slightly less experienced Kimi Kajaka, who was supposed to fight the same day but was out due to injury, that'd be a nice recovery fight. Or if she moves up to atomweight, I think she and Yeji Lee would be a good fight. Yeji Lee is recovering from knee surgery, but she's back full-time training. So I think that would be a good fight at atomweight. For Oshima, so she officially announced that she will be debuting for Invicta FC. here in the U.S. I'm really excited for it. Can't wait. I cannot release any details on it. I believe they're coming tomorrow from Invicta for their next event, from what I'm hearing. Rumors. Now, I know the location of Oshima's next fight. I know the approximate date that I figured out on my own, and I know the opponent that she's lined up to fight. However, I'm sworn to secrecy, so I can't reveal who she'll be taking on. I know it'll be at atomweight because Invicta does not have microweight. It does not. It just doesn't exist in the U.S. So she'll be back up to atomweight for that bout. I'm really excited. I plan on attending the fight in person. Can't wait to see one of my sponsored fighters fight and be there live for it. So there you have it. Those are my thoughts on this fight. Saori Oshima makes easy work of Aya Murakami to unify the deep jewels microweight titles via first round technical knockout. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like the video, please hit that thumbs up, and while you're at it, go and subscribe to WMMA Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform online. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.